So I recently started this diet called the keto diet. It's a low carb, high fat diet. My macros for it is, let me think, 104 grams of fat a day, 81 grams of protein, and then 17 grams of carbs a day. It's kind of difficult to stay under the carbs, to be perfectly honest. I generally tend to keep it at like 25 grams or less a day. And the fat, I tend to actually, it's not often that I get 104 grams. It's usually less than that. It's honestly kind of a hard diet to do. I've never done a diet like this before. I've heard that it's actually similar to the Atkins diet, but I've never done the Atkins diet. Funny enough, I actually, because I needed like quick food to cook and eat, I bought some Atkins microwavable like TV dinners. They're pretty darn good. I really like them. And so those definitely work to keep me within my goals. I'm using MyFitnessPal to keep track of like what I eat, my calories, and all that fun stuff. And then I just recently started working out again. Although, funny enough, I've read that it's not really suggested to work out on this diet. Although they do have an alternate type of keto diet that is meant for people that work out. Not exactly, I think the carbs are a little higher, and yeah, there's something different with it. I don't do that. I just stick with the regular keto diet because it's, I guess, a lot easier to keep track of. One of the things that I've been having to do is meal prep. And I realized that I hate meal prepping. It's not fun at all. So I've been actually cooking, meal prepping for my roommate and I. Usually do it like once a week. I don't have like a specific day. There's a lot of times that I don't actually finish all the meals and I have to throw them away. Actually, I have some sitting in my fridge right now that need to be thrown away. They've been sitting in there for a while. I recently made a keto gravy to go on turkey and some green beans. I'm like totally digging my green beans right now. Pretty much no sugar. I cheat with sweet and low, although there's like a gram of carb per packet of sweet and low, which is pretty crappy. I have what the heck is it called? Stevia. I have that, but I don't particularly care for the taste of it, though it is calorie free and I guess isn't like high glycemic wise. And yeah, not a huge fan of the taste, so I've just been using sweet and low. Yeah, so no sugar, which means no fruit. I found some amaze balls keto desserts. Although the first keto dessert that I made, it was awful. It was so awful. It was supposed to be a keto Nutella brownie, and the Nutella was disgusting. Absolutely awful. So that ended up getting thrown away. It's pretty sad about that because I was really excited about having a dessert. Yeah, that didn't work out. So the next dessert that I tried to make was pumpkin spice creme brulee. That failed miserably as well. I didn't have a torch, so I had to go buy a torch, and then I realized I didn't have any butane for it, so I had to go out, try to find the butane, couldn't find it, so ended up ordering a new torch off of Amazon. And then I bought all the ingredients to make it. I realized that I have a habit of reading the ingredients, skimming through the instructions, and then forgetting to read through the instructions again before I start cooking. So I messed that recipe up. It was like it called for a couple tablespoons of pumpkin puree, I want to say, and I used a whole can. It tasted delicious, but that wasn't how you were supposed to make it. I was really sad about that. So that didn't work. But I finally made a keto chocolate ice cream that is absolutely delicious. I love the ice cream, and there's a bunch of recipes that I can have fun with. So that's probably going to be my go-to dessert, which I'll let myself have like one dessert a week. I have cheated on this diet a couple of times, which sucks because essentially, like, when you get, what happens is it takes like, I want to say 48 to 72 hours to get in what's called ketosis, and that's where you start really burning the fat. Now, and this is like simplified big time. Now, what happens is if you go over your carbs or you go over your protein by too much, you can knock yourself out of ketosis. And then to get back into that, it's 48 or 72 hours later of staying within your macros. And so a couple times I knocked myself out because I just wanted food that was yummy and carb loaded. I realized that there's certain places I can't go to because they'll have like a favorite food there, a favorite food of mine, and I want to order that. That temptation is too strong. So one of the places that I went to was Casimir's, I think it's called. It's this wine bar. It's amazeballs. I love it. But they have this salad there called the Stetson salad, and it's delicious. It's absolutely amazing. Problem is, there's like quinoa and some other stuff, corn. The carbs, the grams of carbs in it is just ridiculous. So it's not keto friendly. And I was drinking and I was like, screw it, I'm gonna order a cheese plate that has all this bread on it, and then I'm gonna order the Stetson salad. And then afterwards I went to Sprinkles and got a cupcake, and it was delicious and there was zero regret. So then yeah, I thought about it and I was like, well, I can't go there again because I'm gonna knock myself out of ketosis if I do that. I also went to the state fair, and I pretty much knew that I was going to knock myself out of ketosis by going there because I wanted to try all the fun fair food. So before that, me and my roomie went to Oso, I think it's called, and I had like the pretzel board, and that was really delicious. And then later on we went to the state fair, and I got some roasted corn, and I got, which I only ate like a few bites of that, and then my roommate got a fried Snickers bar. I literally took one bite and I was like, yeah, no, that's not for me. And then I got a crepe with Nutella and bananas. Took like a few bites of that. So I mean, I definitely knocked myself out of ketosis, but again, totally worth it. It's just, it's kind of, I don't know, it sucks. Like, I miss bread, I really do. There's a lot of food you have to be careful about. Hang on 1 second. Level this so it doesn't go to sleep. Ow! Ow! Oh, that's gonna bruise. Darn it. A lot of veggies are pretty high in carbs. Obviously no fruit. Your dairy has to be full fat, not fat free or skim. And that can be kind of hard to find sometimes. I'm trying to think of what else you're not really supposed to eat. I don't know. I think I'm more bummed out about the bread than anything else. I mean, what's fun is that bacon, eat bacon. Cheese, which I'm a huge cheese fan. Eat as much cheese as you want, obviously staying within your macros and your calorie goal. So, I mean, there's definitely really yummy food that I can still eat on this diet. And then there are various bread options, mainly made out of almond flour and coconut flour, and I bought some from Whole Foods. It was disgusting. It was so nasty. I did not like it. And then I tried to make a keto tortilla. It was eggs and pork rinds. Yeah. Hey, no. Yeah, that didn't really turn out very well either. I wasn't a fan. So I don't know. You have to really do your research into this and look up a lot of recipes and just have them there so there's the variety. And that's something that I realized with meal prepping too. There's no variety. There really isn't unless, you're cooking. I'm cooking for a whole week. So I'm I don't want to make a bunch of different food. I don't want to cook every single day. I'm too lazy for that. So I'm taking one thing of meat, enough to last a week, and separating that into what the meals that are needed, and then one veggie, and I have to eat that all week. It's so boring. It's awful. I don't like it. And I've thought about paying for one of those services or the food delivery, but I just can't justify the cost of it. Love Bug, lay down. I bought her a new tag, and it's too long, so it's literally dragging on the ground when she's sniffing at stuff. It's really annoying, so I have to get her a new one. So I don't know. I just wish me luck with it. I don't plan on being on it for too long, and I'll probably be on it until, I don't know, beginning of next year maybe. Not too long. But yeah. So alright. Bye.